Mac Jones be starting?
Yeah, we're not making any changes.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think a lot of that is really good, and a lot of things I need to improve as a quarterback. So that's what I think of. What can I do better? What are the actual issues instead of just like throwing stuff up in the air? Let's look at the tape, like the plays in the game, 11 on 11, and really see what's going on. It's all about trial and error, but at the same time, you want it to be really good on game days, and that's where, I've been disappointed with myself because it hasn't been great on game day. So why hasn't it? And that's something that I focused on.
This is a guy in year 3, and his teams have lost by the combined score of 72-3 the past 2 games. And he's the starting quarterback. He's the guy that makes the offense go. The offense is not going. Last year, the obvious excuse was the coaching. This year, it's the quarterback. He's not getting it done. And why are the Patriots sticking with Mac Jones, Chris? Well, what's their alternative?
Exactly.
The guy they cut before the season started, who no one claimed on waivers?
Who missed 2
the
wide
guy who
open
was the odd
receivers
man out
in the game? Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead, right.
The guy who was the odd man out in Dallas when they added a new third-string quarterback, Will Grier. So there is no better option than the guy who's been the starting quarterback in back-to-back losses with a combined score of 72-3. Yeah. That's it. That's their best play.
No, you're exactly right. It is their best play. They're in a tough spot. On top of that, like we've talked about, there's not a lot of weaponry around him to make him look good or make anything look easy for that offense at all. I think it kind of goes back to the things we've talked about. There's a little bit of a failure to evolve there and a little bit of a stubbornness in New England. Whether you go back to last year and just go, oh, yeah, I'm gonna hire the offensive coordinators that I think are the offensive coordinators. Oh, okay, I know you're Bill Belichick and you're a genius, but, that one was not a genius move. We're not going to mark that in the genius category there. This year, hey, Billy O'Brien's certainly better, but O-line problems, can't run the football, and then, like we're talking about, no receivers to worry about at all across the board. Nothing's a recipe for success with Mac Jones there, let alone he's not helping himself with some dumb turnovers, and, he's trying to force things, like holding the ball against Dallas, right? Holding it. I want to make a play. I want to make a play. Scrambling out. Hey, Dallas is fast. They're chasing you. Look behind. Oh, strip sack fumble. Touchdown Cowboys. Last week, holding the ball, stepping up in the pocket. Nobody's open. Throw it away. Get rid of it. Tries to throw it as everybody's on top of him. Ball popped in the air. Interception. So it just, it's all funneling downhill right now for them right now. And, of course, he's not helping himself.
One of the issues has been the Patriots' inability under Belichick to draft and develop receivers. And Belichick was grilled for a little while yesterday on a guy that wasn't drafted, who they did develop in Jacoby Myers, who they let walk away in free agency. And they're going to face him this weekend with the Raiders. And he has looked good. Missed a game with a concussion, but he has looked good when he's played this year for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Why did they let him go? Why? What was the reason? And Jacoby Myers too.
Free agency.
Well, I know. Well, the whole
guys leave. Free agency.
The whole NFL
guys
was in shock about what you were going to get Jacoby Myers for on the open market. That's why I think the Raiders made the move. I know there was other teams that were like, "Damn, you're not going to have to pay Jacoby Myers a pretty big contract." I mean, he can kind of do everything. He's not a superstar. But if I remember right, the Raiders got him for what, like $11 million a year? I think a lot of people thought Jacoby Myers was going to be like a $16, $17 million a year type of guy. So I just don't understand that move by the Patriots either. I don't.
He was a free agent, and he signed with the Raiders. A lot of guys leave and change teams in free agency. That's what he said yesterday, word for word.
Oh.
So, yes, Captain Obvious, a lot of guys leave.
Damn.
But your goal is to keep the guys that you have developed and reward the guys that you have developed into great players instead of having to face them after you've lost combined games of 72-3. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.